Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. I want to make a video, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, regarding one of the DLC characters. Joe and Andy have appeared in multiple fighting games. Canon Chun-Li doesn't even need an introduction. In terms of fighting game appearances, Mr. Big is by far the most obscure on that Season Pass 1. And so because of that, I want to make a moveset showcase, like an introductory video for his kit, just so we can get ready for his eventual appearance in 2026. Without further ado, let's begin. So Mr. Big fights using Eskrima or Arnis, the weapon-based martial arts from the Philippines. That means his normals and specials will make use of these like small sticks, making him a little bit of a ranged fighter. He's obviously not on the same level as Billy Kane. That's not gonna stop other hand-to-hand combatants from calling him a cheater. His two short staves will combine into one for some attacks. As the name implies, Mr. Big, he's pretty tall. And I know Rio's legs are bent, but he is 5'10". Mr. Big is incredibly tall, sitting at 6'2". His punch attacks will have more range than the average character's punches. Especially Far Heavy Punch. Far Heavy Punch hits twice, only the first hit is cancelable. Two more buttons I want to talk about before we get to his specials are his Crouching Heavy Punch and Kick. So Crouching Heavy Kick is sweep, typical of a KOF character, and Crouching Heavy Punch does not. What's interesting about Crouch Heavy Punch, however, is that it also acts as a Crouching Medium Kick of sorts. A typical KOF character, they have a Crouching Light and Heavy Punch that are mids, and then Crouching Kicks are lows. This means characters either have a sweep, or their lows can only be cancelled from lights. However, for Mr. Big, Crouching Medium Punch is a low, giving you a longer reaching low with more hit stun that can open enemy guard. And the downside of having a Crouching Heavy Punch low is that you don't have a Crouching Heavy Punch that can anti-air, like Kyo, Iori, or Geese, and you don't have a command normal to make up for it like Terry. The Prick Stick is an overhead. However, it's a completely different story with Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, where every single character has a low dodge attack and a high dodge attack. So the low dodge attack could be Prick Stick, and then a high dodge attack would give Mr. Big access to a anti-air. It may not necessarily be a good one, but he'll have one. Now, I've switched to KOF 11 because of his Crouch Heavy normal specifically. It's the other way around in KOF 11. Now, Crouching Heavy Punch is the sweep. And Crouching Heavy Kick is the Street Fighter style medium kick. Now for special moves. So, Quarter Circle Forward Punch is Ground Blaster. In the Art of Fighting games, it was a proper ground fireball like Terry Bogard's Power Wave or Kyo and Yori's Yami Barai. However, KOF 96 has made a bunch of fireball changes across the board, with the exception of Athena, Robert, and Iori. Because so many characters in that game had a fireball, uppercut, and an approach option of sorts, usually using a kick, they replaced a bunch of fireballs with either like a splash fireball or a physical attack in order to make all of these characters more unique to each other. So his King of Fighters Ground Blaster looks like this. It's possible they keep it that way for City of the Wolves, but it's also possible they give him his true ground fireball like he did in Art of Fighting. Quarter Circle Forward Kick is Crazy Jump. It used to be a mash punch button, but KOF 11 changed it to be a Hadouken command. Basically, you mash the button and he would swing his sticks at you like a drum. Mashing the button would increase the number of hits it would perform. Next is California Romance. His Shoryuken command. So the light version, he would jump immediately. In the heavy version, he would run towards the opponent and then do it. The run is based on the distance between you and the opponent. There is a limit to the run itself, so if you do it from full screen, it is possible it misses completely. The way City of the Wolves programs DPs makes it so that the light version is invincible, and then the heavy version has either like a break gimmick or is designed in a way for you to optimize damage. The way Mr. Big's California Romance works in KOF 11 is perfect for that, because the light version is as you'd expect, so it could be invincible. And then the heavy version has this little run gimmick that allows you to combo from any range. Next up is cross diving. Mr. Big will dive towards the opponent like a Psycho Crusher. Now, since you're airborne, I imagine that if you use the EX version of this move in a combo, like a Rev Axel to Rev Axel cancel, like if you were to use your Rev Blow, I'd imagine it'd be the aerial one, and not the grounded one. Next one is Spinning Lancer. So just like a CD, Mr. Big combines his 2 stabs into one, and spins around. The primary purpose of this move is to reflect projectiles. 98UM's training mode isn't adequate, so I literally have to use 2 controllers for this. It's really annoying. Since he spins the staff like above his torso, I was wondering if this would fail against low fireballs, like classic Power Wave or Iori's Yamibarai. But surprisingly, it also works. The spin hits on both sides because of the staff, however, it does not have upper body anti-air properties like Zangief's Lariat, unless they change that in later games, but that's not how it works in KOF. Before we move on to supers, there is one special move I want to highlight that's not in KOF 11. Get close to the opponent, half circle back, tap forward, and punch to perform drum shot. A command grab. You cannot combo off this grab. It is simply there to just command grab the opponent while they're blocking. However, the EX versions will allow you to combo this move into a Rev Axled EX move. Now for his supers. I'm using the KOF 11 version because KOF 11 has 3 different supers. The first one is Blaster Wave. The tips of Mr. Big sticks will be electrically charged. In the level 2 version will have a larger projectile. Next up is Drum Shot Typhoon. It is a Ranbu super. So upon activation, he'll dash towards you and bash your head in. His last super is Rising Spear. This is a regular super in KOF 98, but KOF 11 made it a leader super. So you can only perform this move if Mr. Big is selected as the team leader in KOF 11. If the City of the Wolves version is faithful to this iteration of Mr. Big, like the moveset, you need 2 bars plus SPG to perform this move. Rising Spear is Mr. Big's command grab super. That means frame 1, it'll grab the opponent out of guard and just do damage. So that's it for Mr. Big. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, hit like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Have a nice day.